What's up, my lovely Sagittarius? It is Friday and we are ready for the weekend. So we are ready for a weekend energy reading. I'm feeling a little bit sassy today for some reason. I don't know why, but I have my favorite Clarity Sage candle out here and I have my manifestation oil out and on. It smells really good. So we are gonna do a general reading for you and we're gonna do a energy kit for you. And then we're gonna do your challenge card to see what your challenges might be this weekend. We're also gonna pull a general advice card in case you need some advice this weekend, and a love card to see if there's any love on your weekend horizon. So I hope your week has been great so far. We are ready to kick off that weekend, so let's get started. All right, Spirit, if you could give me some insight into our lovely Sagittarius and their weekend ahead. All righty. All right, let's see what we've got for you this weekend, Sagittarius. All right, so we have looks like we have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups. So everything is looking like you have, looks like a little bit of maybe some burden here with the Nine of Wands, but I'm feeling like because the Page of Wands is coming more of like an opportunity-wise or an opening for you to kind of move out of that position. I feel like maybe this weekend has just been a little bit of a burden on, or this week rather, has just been a little bit of burden on you. Maybe it's been a tough week. Maybe it's something where, you've had a lot going on. It's been super busy, or, your work schedule has been hectic. You may have just been stretched a little too thin this week. You just feel like there's just a lot going on and you're kind of really ready for the weekend. But with the Page of Wands energy, I feel like you are ready to kind of chill, take control, kind of be able to move forward with your control of your situation a little bit better going into the weekend. And I feel like it's something where you're kind of ready for something that brings you joy. You're just kind of, you're controlling that burden into channeling it into something that is going to bring you joy with relationships or family time. And the reason I'm seeing that is because this Nine of Cups, it's kind of telling me, that you're going to have some relationships around you. Those could be like good relationships as far as you might be spending time with a significant other, or one might be coming into the picture, or you could be out and about with a lot of friends, surrounding you, a lot of people surrounding you, different relationships coming in, or it could be you just choose to spend time with your family, a close-knit group of friends, that kind of thing. But I do feel like whatever stressors that you've had this week, it looks like you're going to be kind of moving forward into taking control of that. That's kind of going to be harnessed, by this Nine of Cups energy more so for the week. Ending and into the weekend, and you're going to be able to kind of move forward with that. Those opportunities are going to open up for you to kind of scale back on the stress levels and enjoy more of the fun and lighter side of the relationship scene. So more of like the out and about, get excited, spend time with those that you love, spend time with those that you want to hang with. So those relationships, whether they're loving relationships or family relationships or friendships or what have you, I think those are going to be more exciting for you this weekend. And that's kind of the relief you need from kind of a heavy work week I think you've had, or a heavy week period if you're if you're like a stay-at-home or whatever. It's kind of been just heavy on you this week. Maybe you had a lot of decisions to make. Maybe you're unemployed and you just kind of been looking for a job and it's been tedious on you. Whatever it's been, whatever emotional kind of stressors you've been under this week, I think it's time that those are going to lift for you. Could be something that an opportunity comes in that lifts that stress for you too. It may very well be that there's a group of contacts that open those opportunities for you if that's the position that you're in. If it's something where you've been kind of stressed out because you haven't been able to get that job that you wanted, or find the exact thing you wanted to do, or what have you, and that's kind of where you've been struggling this week, is trying to reach out and get that, or trying to get motivated to do certain things. And I think that's you know, that opportunity may come in this weekend with these certain people involved, or those connections involved. So it looks like either way, it's going to be positive interactions this weekend for you, and putting down some of the burden that you've kind of felt this week, emotionally, spiritually, just physically draining, all of that kind of stuff. So I think it's looking on the up and up, which is great for the weekend. We will pull a challenge card because, let's be honest, we always have our struggles. I mean, let's just get real. That's how life is, right? Seems like we're always taking one step forward and two steps back, but we're not going to let that get us down, because we are sliding into this weekend with excitement, right? We've got 9 of Cups energy on our side, so that's going to be great. Alrighty, what do we have as our challenge? All right, so we just have the 7 of Cups, and I think that challenge is probably a good challenge for you, because that lets me know that, you know, you have all these options, and options are good. Now, can they be a little bit cumbersome? Can they be a little bit much? Can they be a little overwhelming for somebody who's not great at making decisions or things like that? Sure, that can be a challenge, but also it can be a great thing. So for example, if you are one of those people that I mentioned, you know, where you've been really struggling to find your niche, your position, you know, you've been out of work and you've been trying to get that job, you've been really trying to find your place with a group, or with, you know, trying to get something in control, you know, you're trying to get this off the ground with a certain club, group, social plan, whatever you've been kind of struggling with, you know, a meeting you're trying to get pulled together and everything's just kind of not working for you, whatever it's been that you've been kind of having a little bit of a burden, a little bit of a struggle with. I think you're going to get the opportunity. I think with this Page of Wands, you know, the opportunity is going to come to kind of help you with that. With this 9 of Cups, you're going to get a lot of you know, assistance around you, different people involved, but, you know, it may be that this challenge is that you have too many options. So it's going to be kind of, you know, weeding out the options, making careful consideration, trying to decide, you know, what you want to do. You know, you may get multiple options, or too much comes in at once. You know, you've been trying to get everybody on board for this certain project, this certain thing, this certain meeting, you know, you haven't heard back from anybody on this family gathering, whatever it is that you've been really trying to get together, a work project, you know, and everybody's kind of been dragging their feet, and you're like, come on, I can't get this done. I can't do anything until, you know, I'm just struggling here with whatever it is. I can't get the kids' schedules in line. I can't do anything. Everything's kind of just, ugh. And then all of a sudden, bam, everything comes in at once this weekend. And you're like, well, it's great that everything's coming in and I'm getting everything kind of flowing together and everything's working together. And I've got all this opportunity now that I wanted to kind of get what I wanted done. But unfortunately, now it's almost overwhelming. So I've got so many decisions and I've got to decide what to do. You know, how do I handle this first? You know, I got to organize it and collaborate it and all this good stuff. So, but that's only a challenge if you let it be. You know, really and truly, I feel like anytime you have options, you know, it can be overwhelming, but don't let it be. Know that these are the options that you needed, that you wanted. They're coming to you in a good, positive light, 9 of Cups light. You know, those relationships that you needed, those people are coming together for you to help you with things and get things done. So just, you know, take your time and choose what you need to choose and do well with that. You will, for sure. You'll get it all organized and get it all together. I have no doubt. You know, I feel that for sure for you. I have no doubt. I feel that. So, for certain, I think that's just it. You're going to have a lot of different options coming in this weekend, or overload maybe is kind of the thing, is you've kind of been like slow going, burdened down a little bit. And then all of a sudden overload of excitement, options. What do I do? You know, choices. So, but that's okay. You know, just step by step. So we'll get an advice card here for you. See if that helps you in any way. Can we get an advice card, please, Spirit, for our lovely Sagittarius? Alrighty. And words of abundance. So I think you just need to listen to those around you that you trust, your trusted confidants. Listen to those around you. They're going to lead you to the place of abundance for you, for helping to organize your mental thoughts, to get clarity, to make your choices. Circle around the people that you can trust the most, friends, family members, confidants, mentors, those kinds of people. That's the kind of people you want in your corner anyway, at all times anyway. But the words of abundance, that's what's going to get you where you need to go. So don't fret, do not fret, my pet, over this choices coming in too hot and heavy, too fast. You've got it under control. There's no doubt. You've got a good circle around you to help you out with that. So let's pull a love card and see if some of these people that might help you, or opportunities that might be coming in, might also include a little bit of a romantic side to them. If we could, please, Spirit, can we get some information on that? We might have some romantic decisions to make as well. Maybe that's what you've been laboring over. You may have been laboring over this decision romantically. You may have a romantic weight that's been on you. And that's the whole thing here, is you're deciding what to do with that. Now all of a sudden you've got all these choices. Multiple people are vying for your attention. And now all of a sudden you have to decide what to do. For a minute there you thought, I can't get anybody to pay attention to me. All of a sudden this weekend, bam, everybody wants your attention. That's a really good problem to have. But let's see what we got here. So this one says playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I think, again, we're just back on, don't take whatever it is too seriously. You have all these things at your disposal, and what you want to do. You're getting it back together. You're kind of harnessing your control a little bit here. Is kind of coming back into you. Burdens are kind of going away. And so if this is a romantic situation is involved in this, or even if that's just a piece of it, you've got this work stuff going on and this going on, but you've also in the back of your mind, you're like, and also I've been wanting this guy to pay attention to me and he's not, or this girl to pay attention to me and they're not, or whatever. I think, that's not going to be an issue either. But just be playful and have fun with it. Enjoy it. Don't be so serious about everything. This is going to be a fun weekend for you, and you can make it as fun as you want. Don't get bogged down. So I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope it was enjoyable for you. If it was, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, notification bell. And I hope to see you back soon for a love reading before Valentine's Day, hopefully. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.